Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I created a really springy, summery makeup look, so if you want to see that, just keep watching. I'm starting off by putting the Master Prime Maybelline primer all over my face. I'm using the Blur and Redness Control one. I've been using this forever and I love it so much. So I'm just rubbing it all over my face until it gets a little bit tacky. And then I'm going to be taking my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick in Y225. I'm just going to be dotting that all over my face, and then I'm going to be blending it in with a damp Morphe Beauty Blender. You guys, I love this foundation. I've been using it for a super long time. It blends so nicely and so seamlessly, and it looks so amazing on the skin. Now I'm just taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Beige, putting that under my eyes, on my chin, and then on my nose and forehead just to brighten up the face a little bit. And the color is a little bit too light for me right now because I'm a little bit tan, so I'm blending it in so much, but this blends in so easily and so beautifully. It is the best concealer I've ever had, and I definitely recommend you guys buying it. And so sorry that the lighting keeps changing. The sun was all over the place when I was filming this. But now to bake, I'm taking the ColourPop Translucent Loose Powder. I'm just putting it into the lid and then taking my Beauty Blender again and getting the flat side. And then I'm going to be baking underneath my eyes, my chin, and on my nose. Now to set the rest of the face, I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the color Neutral, and I'm just using a Morphe brush with it. I don't know the exact brush that it is, but I will try to find all the brushes that I'm using and link them below. Now to contour, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in light to medium. I'm just dipping my brush into two different shades, and I'm going to be putting it on my cheekbones just to carve them out, and my forehead, and then a little bit on the jawline just to get that sharp jaw look and get rid of that double chin, you know? Now to bronze up my face a little bit more, I'm taking the ColourPop Pressed Powder Bronzer, and I'm just using a bronzer brush, and I'm just going to be putting that in the same places that I contoured just to make myself look a little bit more tan. Now for blush, I'm taking the Too Faced blush in the shade Love Hangover, and it's a super pretty pinky shade, and it's super nice for spring and summer. So I'm just putting that on my cheeks. And then now it's time for eyes. So I'm taking my Morphe Brushes eye primer, and I'm just putting that all over my lid until it gets a little bit tacky, just so my eyeshadow stays on all night. And then I'll be taking my pressed powder from Rimmel, and I'll just be putting that on my eyelids to set the primer. And I did forget to say that I did my eyebrows off camera. I just think it's kind of boring watching people fill in their eyebrows. And now I'm taking the Yes Please palette by ColourPop, super springy, peachy, orange eyeshadow palette. And I'm taking that yellow, it's called Mischief. And I'm just going to be putting that in my crease and then all over my lid as a transition shade. Alright, now for the crease color, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking the color Love Letter, and I'm just going to be putting it in my crease and trying to make kind of like layers of the yellow and pink, and I'm also using a Morphe fluffy brush for this. As you can see, I'm just using windshield wiper motions to blend it out because you really want that nice blend between the colors and not the harsh line to look like it wasn't blended. And sorry, I keep looking away. I'm rewatching Glee, so I'm watching it on my laptop on the side. And just a little tip, when you're doing eyeshadow looks with bright colors, it's always nice to start out with a little amount of product on your brush and then keep on dipping in the color gradually and building your way up into the color that you want it to be, just because when you start it with a lot of color on your brush, you might have too much and then you can't redo what you don't want to do. So yeah, and then I'm taking a littler fluffy brush and I'm just putting more pink in my crease, more towards the outer part, just so it can be a little bit more definition. And then I'm taking the color Cypress Umber. I don't actually know if that's how you say it, but I'm just putting that kind of just on my outer crease and then blending what's left on my brush into it, just so yeah, there's a little bit more definition and it's just a little bit more deeper, just so it doesn't look like it's just bland, I guess. I'm not really sure. And I love the sparkle in this Anastasia palette, so I'm taking the color Vermeer and I'm just putting it kind of as a cut crease, just not as intense as a cut crease, so I'm just using that. And then I'm going to be putting on eyeliner, and this is just a random eyeliner that my mom gave me from one of her Ipsy boxes, but it's really good. It's really nice to make precise lines and to make it really sharp. Now it's time for eyelashes. So I put mascara on and I was just using the Maybelline mascaras. I really like Maybelline mascaras. I think they're really good. And I think I'd rather buy drugstore mascara just so then it's like cheaper, because that's like one of the most products that I use. So I'm using the Allure Cosmetics eyelashes, and I think 126. I'm not sure if that's the name of them, but they're super fluffy and full and I love them so much. So I'm just sticking them on my eyes. And just to finish off the look, I'm taking the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie just to add a little shimmery lip into the look. And then I'll be putting the same shimmer I put on my eyelids in my inner corners just to brighten it up a little bit. And you guys, that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. And don't forget to like and comment what you want to see me film next. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye!